Hello again, friends. This is Alfred Einstein. In today's video, we discuss how to build a valuable and reliable buyer's list. If you're the seller of real estate, there's not much more powerful than having the ability to send an email to a prospective buyer. Rather than waiting for someone to contact you, you can reach out to the buyers that have already expressed an interest in what you're selling.
Because there's something wrong with you. Understand?
Well, with that said, let's get right into it, shall we? There are 293 ways to make change for $1. There are 50 ways to leave your lover. There's more than one way to skin a cat. There are also many ways to build your buyer's list. These are my insights. At the close of every video that I record, I ask you to attend your local real estate investor club meetings. This is so important that I remind you at the end of every video that I record. And what you'll find there are real estate investors, duh, and pretend or wannabe investors.
Slippin'. Could you put me in the player section, please?
My definition of a real estate investor is a person or entity that buys real estate frequently, at least once a month. In order to amass a reliable buyer's network with hundreds of potential buyers for every subdivision in your county, you must begin by identifying the first few. National real estate investor associations will be able to give you information for club meetings in your state and your county. Also, scour social media for meetups and things of that nature as often as you can, and please try to attend every single one of them. On a side note, in order to keep today's video at a reasonable length, a more specific and detailed version of this video can be found within the How to Run a Successful Real Estate Investment Business training video. Okay, let's get to the meeting, shall we? Meeting preparations. One should be well-groomed men, no ear fuzz, no fuzzy necks. Be sure your breath is fresh. Men should be dressed professionally. Nice shirt, but the tie is optional. Ladies, professional attire, no short skirts, no skin-tight anything. You're selling your real estate services, not other services. I'm joking, of course. Not that I would know anything about that, only from what I hear in movies and things like that. You'll need to bring a clipboard with a pad and a pen. Also bring plenty of business cards. Your cards should be in large print and have all the standard requirements, including email, as well as the following words italicized under your name: Expert Bird Dog. The next thing we have to do is get the investor to talk to us. I want you to understand this point. You control conversations by asking questions.
Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color for this house?
Tonight, you'll try to speak to as many people as you can. The following series of questions is designed to get them talking about themselves. No other person enjoys talking about themselves more than real estate investors, except maybe newbies, although I do find them on the more quiet side sometimes. In any event, start each conversation while jamming your business card into their hand. What kind of investor are you? This question usually provokes a sort of puzzled look for the investor. A quick follow-up with a question or two might settle things down. Where do you get your current properties from? If the investor is still stuck, try a few helpful suggestions. Prime the pump. Do you prefer to get properties from the foreclosure sale, tax deed sale, MLS, priming the pump? What's your favorite area? Sunrise Lakes, Davie? You tell me. These questions are designed to help you learn more about the investor in general as well. If the investor responds suggesting a high-priced neighborhood, that might be an indicator that they either have money to invest or perhaps they live there or at least close by. It also helps you to identify what will become the basis for your searching for properties for that investor location. Here's the next question I want you to consider asking. Do you have your own source of funds, or are you looking for a lender? In the longer version of this training, I explain exactly what simply asking this question will do for your relationship with this investor. It's at this time I'm going to ask you to please activate the YouTube notifications by liking and clicking the little bell, ding ding, so we can notify you when our newest videos are published. Thank you. Now back to the video. Ask questions to learn about who you're talking to.
Hi guys. See that? You guys playing cards?
How long have you been investing in real estate? How many properties have you purchased? What's your favorite acquisition technique? My favorite technique is to buy at the auction, that sort of thing. What's your favorite exit strategy? I like to be a landlord, so I buy and hold. I do have lots of friends that like to buy and sell. Which is your favorite exit strategy? Tell me about the best deal you were ever involved in. Tell me about the worst deal you were ever involved in. When you're looking at property, how do you first recognize a deal worthy of your consideration? Is it location, price, terms, who the seller is? You get the idea. Now, while they're doing all the talking, you record all their information on a pre-printed form that you prepared and brought with you. You can even have questions written on it so you can remember to ask them. A blank pad will do in a pinch, but you'll appear to be somewhat of a rookie or underprepared, or both. Be very wary of fast, slick talkers.
What the hell is the world coming to?
On another side note, in the longer training video, I explain step by step exactly how to determine if your investor is real or simply faking it until they make it. Now, the next portion of the video is really one of my favorites. You'll see exactly what I mean as we get into it. I'm going to call it Continue to Build Your Base of Investors.
Can I show you something?
Now what you're going to do is you're going to get home and you're going to take all the cards you collected at the meeting and you're going to run all the names on the cards in the public records. Now you're going to reverse engineer every transaction you find for every name that you have a card for. You're mainly looking for deeds and mortgages. And ta-da!
You know you make me wanna take my hands up and throw my hands up and throw my hands back and come on now. So
After your search is complete, you'll have more information than you can shake a stick at. I wonder what that cliche really means. In any event, that's it for today. I'm not going to remind you about attending your local real estate investor club meetings because we spent a good amount of time discussing them in the video. Please help us to improve our content by commenting in the section below. Thank you for watching. This is Alfred Einstein signing off, wishing you all a great week. At the close of every video that I editor insert favorite color, elf. How long have, well, that's not a good one. We're going to get rid of that one. Pre-printed form that you, please help us to improve our comment by comment. This is Alfred Weinstein. Who's this?